You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we're going to talk about a couple things involving the Dallas Cowboys. Of course, Dallas was on a hell of a run until they played the Lions the other night, and oh, man. Man, we got some plays from Kenneth Murray. Kenneth Murray, linebacker. Can watching horrid NFL plays give you the C word? Can it cause you to get sick? Can it give you the C word? Can you catch the clap from watching bad NFL plays? Because Kenneth Murray, that some bitch shaved. Watching this game, he shaved. You shaved some time off the end of my life. You mother, I mean, seriously. I'm not even a Cowboys fan. I got I'm second-handedly offended and embarrassed. Wow. We'll take a look at that because, whoo-wee, Cowboys Nation, you got some people out there wondering whether or not this bitch is, are you betting on games? ? With this kind of bad play. Before we get there, let's talk about George Pickens. I did a video yesterday. As we know, George Pickens loafed around against the Lions, got called out by everybody. I mean, Kurt Herbstreit called him out during the game. You could have a little more hustle on that route there. And then, after the game, analyst and former all-world cornerback Richard Sherman, who's going to step right into the Hall of Fame, by the way, called out George Pickens for lack of effort. George Pickens got all the talent in the world, but he was not focused on what the hell was going on. And Richard Sherman blasted him, scorched him. And then George Pickens released a statement that one can only describe as a real indictment of the American education system in some areas. I lost IQ points trying to get us through that statement in a video yesterday. I'm sure some of you may have had to you might have had to went and take a bath after that. It was tough. It was tough to get through. Poor kid. If I didn't know better, I wouldn't think he graduated to the second grade, to be honest. And this is a contract year. That's not good. So Brian Schottenheimer, coach, who, by the way, I think he's done a hell of a job. Matrix and myself, we crushed Jerry Jones over this hire. And so far, I like the hire. I do. I think he's evolved as a play caller over the years. That was one of my big concerns. And number two, he feels kind of like a CEO head coach. Like, is Brian Schottenheimer actually is he actually more like Marty than we all thought? Because if he's like Marty, shit, he gonna be Marty and Marv Levy are probably the two greatest. Are they the two greatest head coaches ever that never won a Super Bowl? I don't know. I think so. Coach Brian Schottenheimer had no issue with the perception created by George Pickens during Thursday's game. Schottenheimer seemed to have an issue with the reality authored by Pickens on Friday. Regarding Pickens' pointed social media attack on Prime Video's Richard Sherman, Schottenheimer said he'll be talking to Pickens. Quote, I'm aware of what was supposedly put out there. Wasn't supposedly, man. Schottenheimer said Friday via Todd Archer of ESPN.com. I have not talked to him yet. I understand it's been taken down. Oh, everybody got a hold of that before it ever went anywhere. Everybody got a hold of it. But I will be talking to him, just checking on him again. This is, unfortunately, the things we deal with in this profession, but I have not spoken to him, but I will. So will he actually reprimand? I don't see him reprimanding him for this. I don't. Speaking to him is one thing, the precise message will be another. Will Schottenheimer tiptoe around the problem, or will Schottenheimer be more pointed about expectations? The entire issue dredges up factors that made the Steelers willing to trade Pickens and pay market value to DK Metcalf. Accountability or lack thereof, maturity, lack thereof, self-awareness or lack thereof. Is there enough lack thereofs? It's got to be Florio. Yep, it is. Recently, Jerry Jones was sufficiently smitten by a Monday night performance from Pickens that Jones declared as poetic, opera, and ballet. Okay. That's interesting. Once Pickens gets paid, it could become a Greek tragedy. Exactly. I mean, exactly. He's been all world this year. Until the other night. He was 5 for 37, I think. No TDs. But it was the lack of effort. Look, if that was just a stat line, it's just a stat line. But the lack of effort, woo. Now, let's get to Kenneth Murray, somebody that used to play with the Titans, now, unfortunately for all Cowboys fans, plays for the Cowboys. Man, this footage has come out, being broke down. And you want to talk about shaving moments off your life. Cowboys fans are dying right now over this guy. In case you're wondering, he's currently ranked as the 82nd out of 84. So he's number 82 out of 84 linebackers in all of the NFL. He's got a 36.8 grade. Run defense, 29.1. He's last in the National Football League in run defense, and it shows. Trust me, it's going to show. He was 82 out of 84 last year, 76 out of 82 the year before, 73rd out of 81. Why is this motherfucker still on a team? Why is this dude still on a team? Let's watch this.
Today I want to go over my worst defensive plays from each week of the season so far. So week 1, it's going to be Kenneth Murray on this little screen. He's going to be super slow to diagnose and then gets absolutely leveled by Jahan Dotson, who is not nearly as big as Kenneth Murray is. Starting linebacker, by the way. Next one, surprise, surprise, is going to be Kenneth Murray again. They're going to be in a Tampa 2 coverage here. He's supposed to carry. If either of these guys go vertical up the middle, he's supposed to carry it up. He proceeds to stare down Daniel Bellinger here and watches Wanda Robinson and then realizes, oh, that's my guy, and he's going to run, and he lets up a 50-yard catch. So this next one, it's going to be Kenneth Murray again. He's going to be coming on an A-gap blitz here, and he's going to get stonewalled by all 5'9" of DeAndre Swift, just stonewalled and dominated, and it's going to let up a touchdown. And we're going to go an honorable mention for week 3 of him climbing up, having the worst possible screen recognition I've ever seen, then chases him down and proceeds to just let him go by.
What?
And watches him get more yards.
Happened?
For week 4, it's going to go to Kenneth Murray Jr. He sees his guard stand up and base block, so he decides to, instead of actually looking to find a gap here, runs straight down the midline of the guard and gets taken out of the play, and it leads to a 20-yard rush. Week 5, it's Kenneth Murray again. He's going to run into Jadeveon Clowney, get blocked, get up, have a chance at a tackle, and give a middle school tackling effort on Breece Hall, and it's going to lead to a 22-yard run. For week 6, pretty rough week here, it's Kenneth Murray Jr. again, so it's going to be just a simple power concept. Jericho Dowdle. Kenneth Murray Jr. is going to start here and backpedal, and then get blocked, and then overrun the tackle, and just looks so sad and defeated. Number 59. And for week 7, I'm actually going to give Kenneth Murray a break. This one, it's going to be Marquise Bell. He's going to be, looks like man coverage here on Chris Moore.
Okay. So, 6 of those weeks were Kenneth Murray. Kenneth Murray has been a liability all year long. All year long? Hell, his grades on PFF would tell you he's been a liability for years. Slow reactions, bad run fits, high missed tackles, bottom tier coverage, the same issues he had with his previous team showed up again in Dallas. You can't find any tape from camp, preseason, or the season that justifies him starting. This isn't personal. It's performance, and the Cowboys paid the price for not addressing the position sooner. Let's listen to this.
Kenneth Murray is bad at football. He has been the exact same player he has been over the course of his entire NFL career. His instincts are non-existent. Trying to take on blocks, he runs away from the play and almost lets the blockers seal him off. I cannot stand watching 59 play football anymore. Look, the Cowboys might not be a playoff team when it's all said and done. You know, even if you win 6 games at the stretch, hey, good year. Can you help my mental health a little bit and stop playing Kenneth Murray? He has no business being out there right now. I don't understand. This is a big issue for Matt Eberflus. Why do you keep playing Kenneth Murray? Why is he out there? He doesn't make good plays. He constantly takes himself out of gaps. He's never in the right spot in coverage. His instincts are non-existent.
There's got to be somebody on a practice squad that is better than this guy. There's got to be. Murray is not the problem. It's the DC. Wrong answer. I just showed you. Look, these are years. He's been horrible every year except his rookie season. His rookie season, he actually had some promise. He's been trash bag awful ever since. So it's not just this year. Nah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. I mean, I got to tell you, I totally agree. He's terrible. It's mind-boggling. I don't understand. I mean, I saw some of this film, and it does. It right here. Either he's just an idiot or he's on some betting bookie payroll. And there's some other comments out there that makes people say, you know, you wonder when they talk about betting, this, that, and the other. This kind of stuff makes you very suspicious. I mean, honestly. At this point, he's got to be doing this on purpose. Because nobody is this bad could have made it to the league. I refuse to believe it. Wow. This must be a Titans fan. I had to watch this for 4 years. I don't care. I'm glad another fan base has to witness and suffer this. Whoa, they got some fire towards this cat. It's brutally bad. Nothing to do with talent or scheme. No commitment to playing his responsibility or physical aggression needed to be an inside linebacker. It kind of I mean, how do you play this bad and keep a job? I watched those plays and I was like, I'm dead inside right now. This dude gave me the C word. What do you take? What are you supposed to take? Penicillin for that? I'm allergic to penicillin. Shit, if I got the clap, it might kill my ass. Thanks, Kenneth Murray. You gave me the clap. And everybody that just watched this video, tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.